Have you ever had thoughts, I'm a fraud, I'm a fake, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not successful enough? Welcome, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Most of us have had thoughts like that at some point in our life, some way along the journey. I certainly have. When I was fairly young, I had a great group of friends, and we all worked together. We were industry analysts, and I was the only one with an engineering background. And they kept saying to me, Gina, you can do better than this. You can get a much better job. You can make a lot more money. You just need to go out there and go for it. So after several months of listening to this, I said, okay. I applied for a new job, and I asked for what I thought was an outrageous salary. They offered me the job, and they said, sure, we'll pay that. I couldn't believe it. Most people, or many people, would have been deliriously happy. They would have said, yes. I said, I'm a fraud. They're going to find out I'm not good enough. For the next month, every day, I worried. I'm going to get fired. They're going to figure this out. And those negative thoughts were actually interfering to a certain extent with my ability to get my job done. Did I ever once hear that nasty little voice and go, okay, I like this company, I like these people, I want to stay here. What do I need to do to make that happen? If I don't know how to do something, is there somebody I can ask? No, I just worried. I did work hard. And the wonderful news is, after about 30 days, I still had a job. People liked me. They thought I was doing good work. Unfortunately, that was not the end or the last time that I would have negative thoughts like this. Turns out, most of us do. Has anybody here not ever had a negative thought? I was going to say, you're blessed. In the research, it's been discovered that often our minds wander. And the sad news is that when they wander, they often come up with negative thoughts, like, I'm not good enough. I don't belong here. I'm not smart enough. When you think about that, what are the common things in all those phrases? I am, I am, I am. It's not all about you. How do we get to being a success? How do we achieve the goals that we want in our life? Now, at the very beginning, I asked you to think about something you might want in the next year or two, hopefully a specific goal that you have. Now I want you to think about any negative thoughts you might have had in the last week, month, day. And do those thoughts actually have any relevance to where you want to go? Or are you going to be like a lemming and follow that wandering negative thought right off the cliff and miss those goals and your desires? So I would like to suggest to you that one way that we stay on track and we get to where we want to go is by thinking about, what do I need to do instead of I am? Instead of comparing ourselves to others and saying, oh, well, that person's taller than I am, so therefore I'm not tall enough. This person got better grades in school than I did, therefore I'm not smart enough. If you think about where it is you want to go and what you want out of life and what you need to do to get there, it's one way of letting those little wandering negative thoughts wander off by themselves. It's not the only way. And so one of the other things I'd like to do is share with you a quote, a favorite quote. I have seen further than others. It is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton. The point is, here's somebody who's incredibly smart and saying, I didn't get here, I didn't make all these discoveries in a vacuum. I didn't wake up one day with these thoughts in my mind. I worked with other people. I learned from other people. And when I needed help, I asked for that help. We are wired to connect. This concept of the rugged individual or the lone wolf may sell novels, may sell books, but it's not who we are. We are connected. I would also like to suggest that you may not want to connect to everybody, that there are people who can help you on your journey, people who can assist you to where you want to go. And so you need to look for those people with the more experience, but also those who are following their hearts and maybe are a little less in tune to some of the negative thoughts that we all get plagued with. If you're struggling and you're saying, gee, I want to be a rocket scientist, but I'm struggling with calculus, that's fine. Ask for help. But ask for somebody who actually knows calculus. And somebody who's willing to help you, and willing to provide the time and the assistance that you need to get to where you need to go. We want to be connected, and we want to be successful. And to do it, we can't go it alone. And we need to stay focused on what it is we want. When you think back to some of those negative thoughts, were they even relevant? Did they have anything to do with, with where you want to go? And if by some chance one of those does present an obstacle, then ask for help. Because help is all around us. It's not all about you.
Hi, if you've enjoyed this video, please like or provide a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends.